Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. And today I'm coming at you with something a little different. It's something that I may have told before on my channel. It definitely sounds very familiar, but my friend sent me a link to this article, and just reading it just made me feel sick to my fucking stomach. So just a little warning, this is really morbid stuff. Now, you may have already heard this story before because it is pretty big. I've definitely heard it before, completely forgot about it, but thanks to my friend reminding me of all the beautiful memories, it's back in my head again. So this is the story of Anatoly Moskvin. So Anatoly Moskvin was quote-unquote a mad genius grave robber who dug up 29 girls' corpses so he could mummify them and turn them into dolls. Russian grave robber Anatoly Moskvin, who kept a house of horrors with 26 bodies of dead little girls that he had mummified, has been denied a bid for freedom so that he could get married. Historian Anatoly Moskvin, 55, from the Russian city of I can't pronounce that shit, was arrested a decade ago after it emerged he had dug up corpses of little girls aged between 3 and 12. However, instead of being prosecuted, he was ruled mentally unfit to stand trial and sent to a psychiatric clinic. But lawyers for Moskvin say that after 9 years of treatment, he is now well enough to become an outpatient, and that he wanted to move to Moscow and get married. They say that he also planned to write a book and get a job as a language teacher, taking advantage of the fact that he can speak 13 languages. Before his arrest, it was revealed that he had never had a girlfriend and was a virgin. But after his arrest, he apparently struck up a friendship with a languages student. However, the Leninsky District Court heard that the friendship could not be moved to marriage until he was made an outpatient. Investigators who were alerted to his horrific collection of bodies of dead little girls that he had dressed up like dolls and positioned around his home were tipped off after his parents made a visit when they were returning back from a holiday and spotted the mummies. He was described as a mad genius during court proceedings, where it was denied that he was unfit to stand trial, based on a diagnosis of paranoid schizophrenia, and he was sent to a psychiatric clinic instead in May 2012. The macabre collection included detailed notes on each of the tiny bodies, and he had also done online research on the bizarre subject of making mummified dolls out of human remains. He had claimed that his fascination with dead bodies dated back to an incident when he was a child where he had been forced by an adult to kiss the head of a dead 11-year-old girl in a coffin at her funeral. Though 26 bodies were found in his home at the time of the arrest, it is believed that he had dug up an astonishing 150 graves before he was finally apprehended. Before his arrest, he had been well known in academic circles for his knowledge in Celtic history, with a special focus of burial rites, as well as his language skills. Anatoly Moskvin's parents had thought that he had collected vintage dolls, but in reality, they were actually mummified girls. After stealing bodies from the graveyard, he used a solution of salt and baking soda to preserve the corpses. Then, he put music boxes in their chest cavities and buttons in the back of their eye sockets, and proudly displayed over 25 young dead girls in his apartment. So that just happened. Oh fuck, man, that literally makes me feel sick. That's like, it's crazy to me because it's so similar to like the Jeepers Creepers story, except the creeper was like eating to live. Like the creeper was eating body parts to stay alive. And then he would preserve the corpses and decorate his lair with them. Like, if you guys remember the tunnel that goes, like the pipe that goes down into the basement of the old church. And the whole, like, walls on the ceiling was covered with these preserved dead bodies. And he, like, stitched them all together. And, oh my god. And to think that this guy was doing that, and he was just, like, a normal guy. He's actually very intelligent. He was, like, what was he, like, a teacher? And he had, like, he could speak 13 different languages. Or not a teacher, a historian. But he was, like, a very intelligent guy. Especially to be able to speak 13 languages. It's crazy, man. Now, I'm a very lonely individual. But I would never do something like that. I swear, she's not actually a real body. She's not, I promise. She's plastic, look. See? A dead body wouldn't make that sound. It would, like, make an indentation, like that scene in House of Wax when Dalton sticks his finger in Jared Padalecki's face, and it leaves the dent, and he's crying and everything, and he's like, I'll get you out of there, man, and he's, like, picking away at the skin, and there's, like, flesh underneath. I feel like that's more likely to happen. This is just a figure of Samara Morgan. I swear, it's not really a dead body in there. Just kidding, it's really not. Please don't call the cops. It's not, I promise. Oh my god, every time I do something like this, it just makes the hole bigger. And I'm not talking about grave holes. I wouldn't know what a grave hole looked like. I've never dug up a grave. Oh my god, I'm making things worse. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't very nice, but it was interesting. It's always fascinating to me how people can be so crazy. I don't know. It's like, what goes on? And it's like that TikTok sound, if you guys have ever heard it. And it's like, do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on in there? That's like exactly what I think all the time. Especially reading stories about people like this. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like on it. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and chase your dreams.